Episode 6, Security Misconfiguration, Easy Mistakes with Big Consequences. Episode 6, Security Misconfiguration, a missing HTTP header. An open S3 bucket, a forgotten admin panel. Just a few clicks and attackers are in. Welcome to Episode 6 of the OWASP Top 10 series. Today we're diving into one of the most common and most dangerous issues in web security, security misconfiguration. What is security misconfiguration? A security misconfiguration happens when systems are insecurely set up, either by accident or neglect. OWASP defines it as the insecure default configurations, incomplete or ad hoc configurations, open cloud storage, misconfigured HTTP headers, and verbose error messages containing sensitive information. In other words, it's not a bug, it's a setup mistake. Why is this so common? Modern systems are complex. Cloud platforms, web servers, frameworks, they all come with defaults, and often those defaults prioritize convenience over security. Security misconfigurations can occur at multiple layers: web servers, application servers, databases, containers, cloud platforms, frameworks, network devices. All it takes is one overlooked setting to expose your entire app. Real examples of misconfiguration. Here are some real-world examples of dangerous misconfigurations. 1. Exposed admin interfaces. Tools like phpMyAdmin, Kibana, Jenkins, or Grafana left exposed without authentication. 2. Verbose error messages. Revealing stack traces, software versions, or database details to attackers. 3. Directory listings enabled, allowing attackers to browse file structures and download sensitive files. 4. Default credentials. Admin, root to, tor, and other factory passwords that are never changed. 5. Open S3 buckets or Azure blobs. Misconfigured cloud storage exposing databases, backups, or PII to the public. 6. Missing security headers like X-frame options, strict transport security, or content security policy. 7. Unpatched software or services, old versions of web servers, frameworks, or plugins with known vulnerabilities. 8. Overly permissive cause policies. Access control allow origin, star on authenticated APIs. Real-world incidents. Here are some real breaches caused by misconfiguration. Accenture. 6 terabytes of data leaked from a publicly accessible S3 bucket. Verizon. 14 million customer records exposed through a misconfigured AWS storage. Tesla: Kubernetes dashboard was exposed, allowing attackers to mine cryptocurrency on Tesla's infrastructure. Broadcom: Jenkins server exposed with no auth, giving attackers CI/CD access. For its sources: UpGuard, TechCrunch, HackerOne public programs. How to test for misconfigurations. As a bug bounty hunter or security researcher, here's how you can identify misconfigurations responsibly. 1. Check for exposed panels. Look for admin, dashboard, phpMyAdmin, Jenkins, etc. 2. Scan for missing headers. Use tools like securityheaders.com or a browser plugin. 3. Review HTTP response codes. 500 errors may leak stack traces or version numbers. 4. Try common credentials only on authorized targets. Use default credential lists for login panels. 5. Check for directory listings, hitting /images/ /files/ or /logs/ directly. 6th, cause misconfiguration test with origin headers and see if responses allow asterisk or echo back. 7. Cloud storage exposure. Search public buckets using tools like Grey Hat Warfare or AWS S3 LS. How developers can prevent misconfigurations. Prevention starts with secure defaults and hardening every layer. Here's how. 1. Change default credentials immediately. 2. Use automated scanners like Nikto, Nuclei, or Scout Suite for cloud. 3. Deploy with least privilege. 4. Turn off directory indexing in white htaccess or web server configs. 5. Set proper security headers. Add them in web server config or application middleware. 6. Patch and update regularly, especially web servers, containers, plugins, and third-party libraries. 7. Disable unused features. Turn off debug modes, unused ports, or modules. 8. Audit cloud permissions. Use IAM roles, audit trails, and cloud security posture tools. 9. Use infrastructure as code plus version control. Terraform, Ansible, etc. Help track changes and enforce secure setups. Case study, the Open S3 bucket. Imagine this: a company stores customer records in an AWS S3 bucket, but never restricts its access. The bucket is indexed, discovered through automated tools, and downloaded by attackers. No exploit, no brute force, just a misconfiguration. These are the easiest vulnerabilities to find and among the most devastating. Security misconfiguration doesn't require an elite hacker. It just requires someone to stumble across your mistake. That's why it ranks high in the OWASP top 10, and why fixing it is often just a matter of paying attention. In the next episode, we'll explore vulnerable and outdated components, where your dependencies might be your biggest security risk. Subscribe to stay updated, and remember, default settings are for development, not production. Sources and verification asterisk OWASP A05 2021. Security misconfiguration. OWASP Secure Headers Cheat Sheet 18 UpGuard Report on S3 Leaks. Scout Suite GitHub. Nuclei Templates for Misconfiguration.